for Caffe Vita to travel to the four main coffee producing regions of the world, Indonesia, Africa, Central America, and South America, and visit various farms that we have developed relationships with over the years, and to further strengthen and seek out new ones, while also bringing back the most exceptional coffee from that region. It's an opportunity for us to kind of bridge the link between producer and us, the roaster, and tell the story of coffee farmers from around the world to the general consuming public here in Seattle, and whoever's interested, for that matter, really, via our website and other kind of media that we use to promote this program, which brought us into working with One Pot as a collaboration of seeing coffee as it is culture, and bringing the culture and the community of coffee together through food and coffee, and really kind of a unique experience and opportunity to bridge that gap. So.
And I think one of the, in speaking about Farm Direct, one of the best metaphors or analogies that I think we've come across yet is that of the notion of a farmer's market. Farmers markets have become really an important part of the food movement in America, and as it should be. And one way to see Vita's Farm Direct is actually to see it much like going to a farmer's market, and that Vita's working extremely hard to bring the farmers as close to the consumer as possible. Obviously, our farmers from Indonesia and Ethiopia, East Timor, and Brazil aren't going to make it here every week to sell us their wares. But Vita is literally buying coffee directly from a farmer, writing a check to a farmer, and bringing that coffee in through these doors right here, roasting it and serving it to people. So it has that kind of immediacy, and we want to create that kind of immediacy. The One Pot relationship grew out of Mike McConnell's, the founder of Vita's, interest in telling the story of Farm Direct. Not just going and finding these exceptional coffees, but figuring out how to share the experience that we found on the farms, and the culture that was surrounding each one of these farms in these really distinct regions. And at the same time that he was developing this Farm Direct concept, I was in the process of developing a project called One Pot. And One Pot is an ongoing, sprawling, multidisciplinary study of the common table. What brings people to a common table? What are the rituals of the common table throughout history? What are they right now? How do we enact and invigorate that very important place of culture when people decide to share food and share a table?